Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a little town called Batavia, New York. It's right between Rochester and Buffalo in western New York, and it's like 16,000 people, very small place. I went to a high school called Pembroke Central High School, and there was only 99 kids in my graduating class.
Are you an author for a living?
No, actually, that's a great question. I have another job. I do IT consulting, mostly data and analytics. Writing is my passion.
What do you like to do instead of writing?
Lots of stuff. I'm a runner. I just set a PR recently in the half marathon. I love to run. I also like to cook. I'm making a batch of chili right now. Do the chili cook-off every year at the Unknown Brewery. Hanging out with family, playing sports. I love to ski too. I love to snowboard.
How did you come up with the idea to make the book?
It started a long time ago. It started back in 2000. I read a book that had journal entries, and I thought, oh, I could do that. I do morning pages most every day. I could pick out some excerpts. Got the idea to do something about Prague. I took my journal entries from when I was in Prague, and voila, I had a book.
Is Prague significant to you in any way?
Oh yeah, I lived in Prague for 7 years. I love Prague. I would go back in a second. In fact, we went back just last summer and we're going to try and go back next summer. So yeah, no, Prague is super special to me. It has a very special place in my heart.
Did you meet somebody important there? Did anything special happen?
I did. I met my soulmate there. I met Holly there. Two New Yorkers from opposite ends of the state meet in a dance club in Prague. Not your typical romance story, but pretty cool. Yeah, no, we spent some really special time there. It was really, really cool.
Why is there a paperclip on the spine of the book?
That's the Foolishness imprint. I love paperclips. I have been known to say that heaven is just a great big giant Staples store in the sky. I love paperclips, all different kinds. I love the butterfly paperclips. I love the trombones. That's why I picked that imprint picture. I picked because of how much I love paperclips.
Do people read this book to learn about Prague?
There's a bunch of stuff in there about the bridge and about how the bridge got built, the history of Prague. Some of the legends that are in the city are in there. There's some stuff about beer. Beer is really important in Prague. I realized that the people who would read my book were not going to just be people who already knew Prague, so I had to kind of explain a little bit why it was important and why the place is a special place.
What date did you get this book published?
It's 11/17/17, which is a very significant day. It's my mom's birthday. It would have been her 69th birthday. She's no longer with us. We had to celebrate without her. Also, International Students' Day, which in Prague, that's the day it actually started the Velvet Revolution when they got rid of communism. The students revolted on that day. I was so happy to get my book done on that day.
How was it published?
My book is self-published. I don't have a publisher that I'm working with. The ebooks are available on Amazon. The paperback and the hardcover are also available now on Amazon through different distributors. You can always buy them from me too. Yeah, self-publishing has come a long way. These days, you don't have to wait for a traditional publisher to decide to work with you.
Do you sell a lot of your books in person?
Absolutely. In fact, on this front porch is one of my best places to sell books. I've had a bunch of people buy books from me off this front porch. Book delivery has been a very popular option. I've gone to meet people to have a beer at the local breweries, and I've gone straight to people's houses to drop books off. There's something about, first of all, holding a book in your hand, and there's also something about actually having the author drive up and walk into your house with his book and give it to you that people really like. I want to do more of that. I think it's really fun.
Are you going to do a live Q&A or YouTube or in person or a meet and greet or something?
We've got all of those coming up. January 19th, we're going to do live on Instagram. We're going to get questions live and I'm going to answer them live. We'll probably do a half-hour session, see how it goes. Maybe we'll do more of those. In terms of meet and greet, there's one event at Kate's Book Barn in LaGrange, Kentucky in April. In June, we're thinking about doing a book signing event in my hometown, Batavia, New York, at Batavia's Original Pizzeria, which is owned by one of my classmates from the class of '88. Pembroke Dragons, class of '88, woo!
Are we going to post the live Q&A video?
We'll do live video. We'll put it on YouTube, of course, and we'll put it on Instagram. Hopefully we can get a bunch of people to show up and ask us questions. All right, you heard it here first, 6:30 p.m., January 19th. we're going to do live video, live Q&A. That's January 19th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.